Close, close, not too close. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? How's it going? How's everything going? I hope you're doing great. I said I was going to continue about the body types and the workout regimen that you guys need. You remember the previous chapter, chapter 5, 6, and 7, I discussed the body types and the diets for those type of bodies. In this chapter, chapter 8, I am going to discuss the workouts, simple workouts, and the amount of repetitions required for the Mesomorphs, Ectomorphs, and pretty much that'll be summed up in this one video, alright? So, let me do this. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, and this is the topic that we're going to discuss today, workout and body types. So, let me get right into it. For a meso or endomorph, I believe, because you're trying to lose weight, again, I stress on the word lose weight, not gain weight, not lose weight, and get symmetry, you know, definition, all this definition. For that, you need to lift weights heavy, but not to the point that I would say the least heaviest weight, the furthest you should go with your weight training, the lowest rep range you should have would be about 8 reps. Occasionally, you could go for 6, but your last rep should be 8 reps, as in 1, 2, 3, 8. 4 sets of exercises for a meso or endo. 4 sets of exercises. 4 sets per exercise. For example, if you're working on your bicep curls, you're going to have to do 4 sets on that. You start off with 12 to 15 reps, and this is just one style of working out. You start with set number 1, 12 to 15 sets to warm up, right? Moderate weight, not very heavy. Get your blood flowing, get your arms pumping, getting your muscles kind of used to the whole rhythm, getting warmed up, right? You take a break of 20 to 25, tops 30 seconds. 30 seconds or 40 seconds max, you do set number 2. This time you increase the weight by 5 pounds, okay? And then your rep range should be between 10 to 12. The first one was 12 to 15. This one would be 10 to 12, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing. 40 seconds later, set number 3, you are doing between, I would have to say, 9 to 10 reps, okay? Or 8 to 10 reps. 40 seconds later, you're doing between, this is a tricky part, guys, because this is where things get a little bit, you know, you wanna still do more than 6 reps. So you wanna be between 7 and 8 max. Any lower than that is going to show in your midsection. I know it sounds ludicrous, it really does, but the truth is, for me, my experimentation, okay, if you trust me at all, my experimentation, I noticed that if I go beyond a certain point, if I go way too low to 6 reps, which I do a lot, I do that a lot, but I noticed that I put on a lot of bulk. Let's say, for example, arm is something people work on a lot, so chest, arm. Let's say, I mean, it's great to put bulk on your arm, right? You know, if you do bulk, all this looks great, but what good is your bulk, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, if it's showing in your midsection? I'd rather be more shredded, more cut in my stomach and sacrifice a little size up here to look lean down here than look really, really like big macho here and then have a really soft, ugly looking stomach. I'd rather just lose more weight. I'd rather have my abs. So for that, you want to keep your rep range between 8 to 12 reps. That's 8 being the lowest. 8 being the lowest, okay? So you start off with 15, maybe the first set you'll do 15. The second set you increase the weight, you might be able to do 13 or 12. Third set you go up, you might be able to do 9 or 10. And the last set you might be able to do hopefully 7 to 8. Hopefully 8 if you can pull it off. Then, you do your abs every single day. All aspects, the upper, the middle, the lower, the side upper obliques, the lower obliques. I'll be going into some of the exercises as my videos progress. But for now, for Mesomorphs, Endomorphs, we're trying to lose weight to get stronger. This is one method of working out. After you've done this for a month, that is after you've hit every muscle, every body part twice, that is, let's say, arm day, chest day, shoulder day, back day, leg day. All these, when you've hit them twice with this particular exercise, then it's time to change it. It's time to shock your muscles and change it. For example, what you could do is, instead of doing the pyramid up, which I was just discussing, that is, like starting off with lighter weights, this time you could do pyramid down. You start off with really heavy weights, you do up to like 8 reps, drop the weight. Set number 2, you take lighter weights, then you'll be able to do 10, then you drop the weight again. 30-40 minutes later, you take another set of weights, lower weights, and then you increase your repetitions. So this time, you're going to be increasing your repetitions every set instead of reducing your repetitions every set. Get it? That's another way to shock your muscles. After you've done it for a month, you move on and you do stationary, which works excellent. I think this is one of the best for martial arts and for people who are really trying to stay lean. Stationary. Take a weight that's about 60%. Not very heavy, not very light, but right in the middle, like the type of weight that you're able to do maybe 8 or 9 or even maybe 9 to 10 reps. 9 to 10 reps, tops. You take that weight, and let's say you're working on your arms that day, you do 10 reps or 9 reps. Okay, let's say 10. You do 10 reps. This time, your rest period has to be short. It cannot be 30 to 40 seconds. It needs to be between 15 to 20 seconds tops. 20 max. And then immediately after 20 seconds, you grab the same weight, the same amount of weight, and you do another 10 reps. Again, 15 seconds later, you grab the same weight and you do it again. The last set, you give it all you got. You might be struggling to finish 10 reps, but it's the same exact weight. You don't change anything. You use that. The only thing you're doing different is you're cutting your rest period from 40 seconds to like 15 or 20 seconds. That gives you short interval times, and that way you're pumping the heck out of your muscles. I mean, it's one of the greatest exercises. That's why I like to do those after my first pyramid up workout, after my pyramid 2 workout, and this is like the third one because it makes me like super like cut. I feel like, everything is vascularity, everything is coming out. It's great. So try that, guys. I'm gonna come out with a new video with ectomorphs and how they should work out. Theirs is very, very simple. It's these big guys like me and all of you guys who really are struggling to lose weight, that the exercises are so complicated and different, and you have to confuse and shock your muscles, because if you keep everything stationary and same, your body was never going to grow. It's going to be the same. It plateaus. Human body tends to settle with everything you give it. Okay, it'll get used to it. Everything you get used to it. If you do the same thing every single day, you're going to get used to it. You need to shock it and change it. And that's the best way to burn calories and best way to see results, in my humble opinion. All right? So chapter 8 over, guys. Stay tuned for chapter 9. I hope you liked it. I hope you can subscribe. And more and more things will come. After my ectomorph video, I'm going to come up with a completely different topic. All right? And then I'll come back to fitness later. It's going to be changing topics back and forth, back and forth. All right, guys. Thank you. Love you all. And see ya.